Okay, so Wednesday, 9:22, and it's actually almost 9:22 in the morning, so I thought I'd do another garden update. First, I wanted to, because I found, look at these bulbs in this huge clump. Have no idea what they are, but I'm going to plant a bunch of them. There's some more bulbs. These here are all lupin roots. Lupin. We had a little bit of rain last night, so it's not too wet. I guess it won't be too bad. But I was down here on Sunday again, and I cleared out this area here. And now I've gotten to a section where I have to start thinking about transplanting stuff. This peony's got to be moved. This right here, this is a big lupin root. Yeah, okay, so anyway, back to the video. I was interrupted. So there's the peony. I hope it survives. I don't know what this is. I'm going to move this thing. It's got one big root ball. And over here, I don't know, this might be lupin too. Probably is. And then all these are, this looks like Siberian Iris to me. And then I transplanted a whole bunch of rhubarb up in here. Roots. Hopefully they'll survive too. Yeah, it's turned out to be a lot more work than I expected. I'm used to just these two little spots. Just turning them over with a shovel isn't really that big a deal. But down here, you gotta dig out all the stuff that's well rooted, and then you gotta move it, get rid of all the stuff you've dug up. And on top of that, I hit another row of plastic that runs along through there. Looks like that chive is going right out of the middle of the plastic. I'll probably leave most of it because it's so oxidized, it just keeps breaking up into little pieces like that. It's hard to get rid of. This would go around and pick up every one of them. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so it's later on Wednesday the 22nd. Still working on this project. But anyway, I did manage to get the peonies out. They're actually 3 separate peonies. These 2 here, they've got a ways to go. And I put a bunch of lupin down there in that corner, but back by those rocks in front of those leaves. And then I put a bunch of those bulbs, I believe those bulbs are narcissus, otherwise known as, how come I'm always forgetting these? Daffodils, yeah, daffodils and narcissus. But I think tomorrow or the next day I'll have this done. Right now, actually what I'm doing is rebuilding this Mantis Rototiller that I brought up here. It was given to me by a friend. This is all Siberian Iris as far as I know. You got more of that stuff. It's like coming out my ears. You look up. Up in here, it's all iris. I think I'm gonna have to get into that and divide that stuff this fall. I'll put some of that Siberian Iris in here, I think, in front of us, and maybe some of those daffodil bulbs as well. Down with that. Oh. Dig out this ragweed. And once I get the rototiller going, it will make things a little easier to keep neat or weed free anyway. So, yeah. Look at all this crap that I have to move out of here. Luckily I have a pitchfork and a wheelbarrow. You can see there's some of that damn plastic. So I gotta dig this up here. Chives. Yeah, this is this big bunch here is a lupin too. I think you can tell by these. It's like lupin seed pods. There's a big goldenrod I pulled out. So yeah, this is gonna like double the size of this garden, I think. This means more work in the summer, right? Yeah. I think I showed you these before, but these are all lupin roots. Yeah, there's perennials all over the place here. You can walk along the edge of that field, you'll see iris and lilies growing up in the take a look at the garden around front. Yeah, so here we have more Siberian Iris, among other things. Linda planted all that stuff. And there used to be really nothing in this front yard except for these 3 bunches of iris. That was all that was here. Actually kind of liked it that way. It was easy to mow. And here's the front. big hostas here. They're doing really well. These little ones were given to me last summer. They're gonna be all right. These here, tall phlox I transplanted out of that patch I'm digging up. I don't know what this is. Linda planted this. And here's some more. These are big phlox, dude. They only went in this spring. They got a ways to go. There's some more phlox. Get much sun here. This is you see these ash. It's kind of nice. It keeps it really cool in the summer. I don't know what this thing is. All those daylilies over there. There's some special varieties of lilies in there that Linda put in. And then there's this thing which is just amazing. This is a Forsythia. Well, not here. I'm not sure what this stuff is. It's a yellow flower. But this is the Forsythia. This thing is just immense. This is where the mockingbird nests every spring. And they raise some chicks in there, so I get to hear all their weird songs. Look at the size of that thing. Yes, I was supposed to put this stuff underneath this deck to make it look better, but Linda bought that stuff, but I never got to it. There's some like beach roses there. I think I might plant some more daffodils around that, and maybe some more iris around that or something. Well, that's it for today. Okay, so Wednesday, same day. Thought I'd show you the Rototiller. This is what they call a mantis. It's like a little tiny two-stroke engine, which I had running, I don't know, like 7 years ago. It ran, but it had a tuning issue. And so then we moved here, and I just threw it in the shed. But now that the garden square footage has gotten so big, it's time to get this little thing running. That's the muffler and the little heat shield, the air shield. That's the air cleaner. This is the carburetor. It's just like assorted hardware to bolt it all together. Pretty nice little machine, really. I mean, for a small garden, if you can deal with internal combustion instead of just hoeing by yourself. So that's it. Well, it's Thursday the 23rd September, and I had great plans to finish this thing today. However, last night we had a friend over, and there was a little bit of bourbon consumed, so that kind of slowed me down today. But I have finished getting all the stuff out. So now it's just a matter of cleaning up this detritus, finishing putting these rocks along the edge, and then I'll either turn it all over by hand, or wait till next spring. Probably I'll turn it over, spread some compost, and then turn it over, rake it. So next summer, it's going to be Tomato City. Still have a lot of other stuff to do too. I mean, all this transplanting. I don't mind the transplanting, but I just don't know where I'm going to put all this damn stuff, you know? I suppose I can work on that little corner of the deck, and then maybe down there where the roses are, put some in there. But even then, I don't think I've got enough room. And this thing here looks really great when those things are blooming and standing right up, but now they're definitely past their peak. So anyway, that's it for today. The final segment hopefully will be all finished with the garden part. Okay, so it's noon, Friday the 24th. Still not done. Getting awfully close, so I don't think it's going to happen today. We're getting some weather is moving in right now. But maybe I don't know, I'll do some more now until it starts raining, but I don't think I'm going to get it complete today. After I turn it all over, then I'm going to use that little rototiller on it, throw some compost in. Hopefully everything will be good next spring. Well, that's it for today.